Well, Lena Epstein rode the Trump train all the way to victory in this week's Republican primary in Michigan's 11th congressional district. President Trump recognized her achievement. In a tweet, he said this: "Congratulations to Lena Epstein of Michigan on a job well done. Also, thanks for your great support." Lena joins us now as the newly elected Republican nominee for Congress from the 11th district. Congratulations first, Lena, on your victory. Remarkable. Let me ask you this. Now, as you approach the general election, what divides you differentiates you from your Democratic opponent?
Absolutely. I am a job creator, somebody who has spent her life in the private sector, and I'm very, very honored to be the Republican nominee in Michigan's 11th congressional district race. It will be my responsibility to reach out to Democrats and to independents to let everybody in Southeast Michigan know that there is a home for them in this campaign. It's an incredibly exciting time to be an American in this country. I was very humbled by President Trump's endorsement and his tweet. And most importantly, I will be focused on the citizens of Southeast Michigan who want very, very simple but important things. They want lower taxes, less regulation. They're enjoying the economic benefits that have come from a Trump presidency. People want to know that they'll have a doctor to take their child to when their child is sick, and if they'll be able to afford the copay. It will be my focus over these next 90 days leading into November 6th to represent all people in Southeast Michigan. And I come from a family of Democrats and Republicans and independents.
You must have had a good time in your family with Democrats and Republicans, particularly over the last decade or so. You've resolved it in favor of the Trump agenda. What you're describing is the Trump agenda and the Trump achievements of the first 20 months in office. It's remarkable. Michigan, also, your race, we are looking at the highest turnout for a primary election in 20 years. There's a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of interest. Intensity, as the savants in politics say. What do you think is driving that?
I've said this many times before in the weeks leading up to Tuesday and of course all week, that this 2018 midterm election, the battleground will be Michigan's 11th congressional district. It will be one of the top 10 most highly contested races, but I am ready for the general election fight of a lifetime. It will be my goal to represent all citizens in Southeast Michigan, Republicans, independents, and Democrats alike. I meet with voters every day, and the message is loud and clear that people want a congresswoman like me to put the citizens of Southeast Michigan first. We are thriving in our economy. We are thrilled that this conversation between now and November 6th will truly be about what the citizens want the most. Citizens want security, they want economic opportunities, and they want freedom for them and their families. That is what I'll be fighting for going into November and beyond.
The president's tariffs, the president's position on immigration, border security, and the sovereignty of the nation. Do you believe that the people of both the 11th district and the state of Michigan, which, by the way, the Attorney General Bill Schuett, also running for the Senate, the Republican nominee now, James, I'm blanking on his first name. I mean, that's remarkable, the number of candidates that the president has nominated who've won.
Absolutely.
Are you consonant? Are they consonant with the president on all of those issues?
I can't speak about any other candidate but myself, and I stand with President Trump on the critical focus and need and desire to secure our border. I've said this many times before, that right now we essentially have an open border between the United States and Mexico. We have illicit firearms, illegal drugs, gangs, human beings being trafficked between our two nations. And only God knows what is really happening and what's transpiring between those two borders. We must build the wall. We must put American security first. A country without borders, Lou, does not exist. And I think that the American dream And this beautiful, beautiful country that we have is worth fighting for. And I look forward to joining President Trump and members in Congress to advance the America First agenda.
And John James and Bill Schuett, who he also endorsed. And I think, you know, that you have contributed mightily to the interest and to the energy of the campaign. Congratulations on your winning the nomination, and good luck come November. We appreciate it.
Thank you. And I would like everyone to know that there is a home for Republicans, Independents, and Democrats in the Lena for Congress, Michigan's 11th Congressional District race.
I think that's a wonderful message delivered 3 times in the course of this conversation. We take your point. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thank you.